Chamishi Parshas Eikev. Another pretty long aliyah. Again, we'll continue with Moshe Rabbeinu's speech. But in this speech comes an halacha, one of the 613 commandments, but almost all the counters, practical to us today. And here it says, HAFTR mesager. One has a commandment to love the convert. Ki ger mis me'Mitzrayim. You guys were gerim in the land of Egypt. An actual practical commandment to love gerim. This will say an interesting story. The Talmud, Kedushin 73:1, has an interesting story. Very interesting. Reb Zera came to a town called Mechuzah. And in the town he said that gerim are permitted to marry mamzerim. There's a question of law we won't get into right now, but there's something called natural-born Jews of Kahal Hashem. They're called the Kahal, and they're only allowed to marry within the Kahal. Gerim is a question. Gerim are for sure regular Jews, but can they also marry mamzerim? Which, by the way, is a positive, because if someone, God forbid, is a mamzer, who are you limited to marry? So they can marry converts according to this, which is a positive thing as well. But in the meantime, it says Mechuzah was a town full of gerim. So they got very angry at him. They started stoning him, it says, with esroigim. They said, Reb Zera, what do you come into our town where all of us are converts, and you say converts can marry mamzerim, which means we're not equal to everybody else. And Rava said, Rava tells Reb Zera, how do you give such a speech like this in this town? And Rava got up and said, but you know, gerim can marry kahanim. No problem. And everyone was all excited. And then Rava said, by the way, Reb Zera is right. Gerim can marry kahanim, but they also can marry mamzerim. And no one complained. So the commentators point out, wait a second. Rava, you complain to Reb Zera, don't say it. Don't make everyone upset. It's a town of converts. You're equating them with mamzerim. It's not a good idea. Rava, you did the same thing. So the obvious answer, everyone's thinking, is no. He first started out with something positive. He said, no, love the ger, but by the way, the ger also can marry a kohen, which I think is a lesson for us in life. It's not always about what the words are being said. It's the context of everything around that's going on. So you want to be critical sometimes. You feel you have to be critical. First, make sure you have to be critical. First, make sure you're right about being critical. But even if those two things are right, do something positive well. Start with a positive statement, say something nice. In the context of a positive thing, the negativity, I don't like the word negativity, the musar, the reproach, the reproving of somebody can work a little better. And that's the lesson. Love the ger, but also love the ger within ourselves. All of us have a little bit within us that we are considered like converts. We're all in Egypt. All of us have this as well. Learn from love the ger, love yourself, but positive and negative only works that way. It doesn't only work negative. Thank you.